Hello, CRC! Happy Sunday, how are you? I'm kind of convinced, but we'll get there in due time, I'm certain. It's lovely to see you. I know some people are not going to be here today, so what I will request is if after a little bit of time you notice there's a fair bit of space between you and the person in front of you, maybe you could coalesce a little bit more and become more of a choir as you are able. Can you please welcome Timothy? We'll try again later, don't worry. I was glad you're here. Can you please stand for warm-ups?
I want you all to say hi to Lisa over there, Lisa Martin.
Hello.
And say hi to Glenn. Glenn is right here. He's just behind Peter.
Hi, Glenn. Phenomenal. Hello, welcome. You'll get to meet all of us soon enough, I do hope. My name is Gage Purdy. I serve as the music director for this ensemble, and I am thrilled to have each and every one of you here today. Showing up today is its own act of defiance to create joy, so well done. Roll those shoulders. What do you need to defy? I don't know. I have a lot of things I want to defy right now, but maybe that's for a conversation for after. Roll your hand to one side. And then as you're ready, back the other way.
I thought I missed something.
No. All right, let's do a couple of shoulder lifts. So you're gonna put your chin to your chest as best you can. Raise those shoulders to your ears. And then drop. Take out your hands. Let's do that again. Shoulders up. And out. Find a nice comfortable standing position, feet far enough apart to support you, one foot slightly ahead of the other. I am not a big proponent of like equally spaced directly under you. I do like a little bit of motion, right? We don't do fig leaf singing here. I do ask you to use your body at least a little bit. Nice deep breath in. And hiss. Relax your jaw. Your tongue might be a little tight right now. It might be pressed toward your hard palate. And all the way out. Deep breath in through the nose. Out on an SH. Try and meter yourself. However you run out of air, whenever you run out of air. When you run out of air, don't let everything collapse. Remember, we are still maintaining our instrument. If you never sit down, there'll never be anyone there. Repeat after me. All right, you're like 70% of the way there right now. Can you please hum? I think the last thing I sang was in D, however, so I can explain that. To that, please. Just maintain the tonal center of that pitch, but you're exploring your space a little bit. Can you make it bright and buzzy? Can you swallow it and make it dark? Can you continue to hum it as if you had bubble gum in your mouth? Slowly open to an ah. Not terribly slow. Blend to the A. Go back to the ah. So remember this. My goal for this exercise is it should be almost indistinct that you are moving between vowels. This allows us to exist in the space of all of the complicated vowels of English and to unify that sound. Ready? Relax your jaw. Your tongue is going to do all the work. Slowly move to an A. Slowly into an E. That was a little fast. Be careful of going into the O. Back to the E. When you go slow, you should hear some like ear singing to the O. And into the U. You'll know you've done a really great job on the transition between the E and the O when you hear ear in the room. I assure you. It's one of my favorite moments, and I get to go, wow, you did so well. Can you please? With a little bit more drama. A little more love on the way down. Supporting. Some of you are rushing to the bottom, please don't. It's much harder to maintain it going down. Can you point up as you descend? Two more. I know it's nice and high. Well done, fantastic. All right, hold on. So, if you don't remember, it's just a little high. If you don't remember from last week, or if you just would like a reminder, the goal is to not move your jaw in this exercise. So whatever the pitch is, the tongue is doing all of the work, please. Let's go, what year were you? Let's go to, ready? Make it a little taller. That's better. Should be no O. I just didn't know which direction. As best you can, if you're not able to hit it, slide up. Don't let it go flat at the end. Maintain the air. Everything should have purpose. Alright. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doo. Nice and crisp. Doobie 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 doo. I should get the D's. Doobie 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 doo. 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 One more. Doobie doobie doobie. Ah! Nice and smooth. So if you didn't catch what I was saying in the middle, well, actually, it was the beginning of that exercise. You're going flat at the end of some of these exercises, and it's this like we are stopping supporting because we're ending the phrase. But the end of the phrase needs even more support of it. So that you are stopping this intent and sound of singing, not I stop the intent and the sound continues afterward. Please, that is really imperative. If there's something that you could learn right now and never have to learn again, that would be the life-changing part. You'll also enjoy singing in choirs more because you'll be like, wow, the phrase sounded really nice. It did make me feel bad at the end. You and me both. Can you please, can we go to C major? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, because we have a number of new people, I'm going to teach this to you. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now you know the whole thing. Just wait, I have to do it with my hands. So, if you're looking for an extra challenge right now, you can give me numerals. If you would like an additional challenge, we can go to solfege with the curve and hand signs. Ready? Nice and slow the first time. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. See, that's not so bad, right? A little faster. Right, ready, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So what I will say is, yeah, I got 6, 7. Or 7 was flat. Make sure it's all the way up. Swap, please. This challenge is going to get a little harder in a moment, and then we're going to make it really beautiful. 1, 2, 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7, 1. What's the problem with the 1 bell? 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Forget about the W, please. It'll help you tune it. 4 parts now. Stab order: soprano, tenor, alto, bass. Ready? 1, 2, sopranos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tenors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. What would you diagnose about? The vowel was better. But you very confidently 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So now let's make it a little bit more beautiful. As you ascend, can you get louder? As you descend, can you get softer? And when you have a sustained note, can you give it slow growth, please? Ready? Let's go for bats. Frickin' bats. Basses, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. 1, 5, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
bases are so much older.
Okay, so could you hear a difference when they were ascending or descending?
No.
Perhaps we can do a better job of that. Let's go for tabs. Tza. Tenors, basses, sopranos, altos. And let's invert that. When you ascend, get softer. When you descend, get louder.
Let's see what you remember.
1 tenor, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. 1, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
So there's more musicality inherently in it. I could hear a difference that time. We did err on the side of a little bit conservative for volume, but I understand. You're like, Gage, can we be done? No. You're so excited to be here. This could be the chromatic warm-up, which is my other favorite, so maybe next week. What I'm going to ask is, we're going to go in alto, bass, soprano, tenor order. I'm going to ask you to pick one of the two directions to whatever sounds more musical to you in this moment. And I need you to take this very sterile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it sound like it's actually a really beautiful canon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5. Yes.
Can you go over the pattern one more time?
Yes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just sing the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So it's always count up, count down. Then we do a 1, 5, 1, 5, 4, 5 pattern. So we count down from 5. Then we do a 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, because we're walking down the first time. And then the second time we repeat 1 up to 5 and down, and then we count up to 1. So easy. I know. Don't worry, by the end of the season, this will be old hat. Okay, can you make it nice and beautiful? This should no longer sound like a sterile exercise. We've played with it in 3 different directions. Can you take it in whichever one you are the most inspired? I will say, what gets the lowest ranking on the order is 1! So let that be a warning. So I believe I said alto, bass, soprano, tenor. Alto, bass, soprano, tenor. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5, 4, 4, 5. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 5. 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
I did like to cut off very much there at the end. The moments where you entered your unison or your octave unisons and counting were really, really nice. Whether you intentionally did it or not, I do think you listened a lot more across the group that time. You take your seats.
Okay.
Oh, finally! So the perfect hand sign has a rotation.
Cool and scary.
Scary. Call to how high the moon? How high the moon? How high the moon? All right, let's just sing through it. I'm going to see where it's at. Did you all see the sound files? Were you able to access them? Phenomenal. Goodnight Moon is up now, but it is a computer-generated recording instead of a vocal recording because there is no vocal recording currently for the choir. 2, 1, 2, 3. You made some progress in some spots that I hoped you would make some progress in. Let's start. Let's start at 78. That's the bottom of 10. Actually, no, I lied, 72. Sorry, it's the same page. What does the SFP mean? What does sforzando? Yes, so that means you hit it. So you've already been singing at what dynamic, do you know? I mean, you have been singing it around a forte, which is probably about where that'll be at that moment. And so you hit part, a forte, you immediately back off to almost the softest point of your voice that you can imagine. And then we slowly crescendo back over the 4 beats. So if until you will house to my heart, how high the moon. But it's hit it, back off, swell. I wish that it was about twice as long, I have to say, because the 4 beats sforzando is very short. Yeah. Can you please speak 72 through 74 with me with dynamic accent? And as a note, because it's the beginning of the season, when we speak, please don't speak in the back of your throat. You're not developing muscle memory. When we are speaking our part, speak it up and forward, maybe a little bit more in your Julia Child space. Yes. Until you will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. How high the moon. Yeah, so we have to get really used to the fact that the crescendo out of the sforzando is very short, because you have to until you will, how will my heart, how high the moon. It's so fast. Okay, until, please speak it one more time. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart, how high the moon. So the accent was much better. I'll get to that in a second. The one thing I'll say is it is not, don't hit hard, stop singing, and then sing. This is, so we're gonna probably spend a lot more time on this than you will feel is necessary, but it is really important. This is a really common technique for instrumental musicians, a little less common for vocal musicians. And how you train this in early instrumental musicians, you take the two parts of it, they play it, they stop, then they slowly crescendo, and you eventually make those two items one item, and then you make that one item nice and fluid. We will probably do some of that because I will be very picky if I hear, until you will, however, until you will, however, my heart. That's cheating, please don't. Yes, I had a hand in the sopranos. I want you to speak more, until you will, instead of until you will. Well, if we speak in our very Californian space, we're not developing that muscle memory. Same thing goes when we do all of our language pieces, please. Yes?
The key for heart, is that on the downbeat of 75?
Yes. Until you will have, how high. Yes, and it's a nice little release and a moment to give you a brief breath. Last time, I was almost 100% together. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have my heart. How high. So you'll have to watch for that T, but I'll make it as percussive as possible. I know I spoke the wrong words. I apologize, and now they're in your head. You did lose a little bit of the forte piano. That's fine. All right, can we please sing it? Sopranos and altos. This is the best alto. 2, 3, 4. Until you will still my heart. All right. Yeah, and this move, it has to be not. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Until you will still my heart. All right, I'm getting a couple of crisp T's and cutoffs, but from the rest of you, I am not. One more time. And I'm giving you, I think, a really clear cue for the T on the downbeat of 75. Let me know if I'm not. 2, 3, 4. Until you will still my heart. And then the cutoff, we're going to talk about where that cutoff actually sits, but that's a different matter. The cutoff in 77. How do we pronounce the word how when it's high? Oh, no, wrong. Oh. Until you will have still my heart. How. Instead of how. No. When it feels a little pretentious and you're like, there's no way it sounds good in the audience, that's where it sounds great in the audience. Altos, I think you can more dramatic. I think you can back off a little bit more, but I know the H is hard, so we're going to continue to build that over time. I'm just letting you know what it's supposed to sound like so that when we work it all season, you're like, God, not why am I obsessing of it? Tenors and basses. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. I like a lot of it. Let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. I do have. I'm not getting quite the drama on heart, but that's all right. We're going to get there together. Can I have the altos and basses? 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. I have a question. Altos, how far do you go from how to still? Past that. Basses, how far do you go on how to still? Half step. Those chords should have sounded identical, but moved down to half step. They are not currently tuning together. Can we move this really slow? 1, 2, 3, 4. Until you will have I really want you to live in that 7. Let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. It should just sound like you're moving together. This is hard. Moving outer voices can be hard. Moving an outer voice and inner voice. Can I add the tenors, please? So no spread. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. Just be prepared. No, you're okay. I did warn you. This is also a test for this song this season. There's going to be a lot of stopping. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still. Yeah, tenors, it's that 5th has to stay so open. Yes. So just tenors and basses right there. We should hear nice 5ths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. Right. That's better. And it's really high. And tenors, you should have a nice, beautiful 5th, and then a 4th above you. It's great. So you're just having to be rock solid in the middle, because if you're not, it's a tritone. Which I love tritones, and in jazz, it's where they live, but that's a different matter. Ready? All y'all. Not y'all. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. And the second that you got a little bit louder tenors, I know there's some number items here, it wants to tune. So a little bit more tenor here than you might be inclined to. Last time, 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. How high the moon. Yeah, and then the how is great, and then we have high. What a terrible word to say. Ha 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 ha. All y'all. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. How high the moon. Yes, that was so much better. That was something. Can you hear? From 72 to the end. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. How high the moon. What's the vowel? I got it. Ow. Ow, I. That's a little too cockney for me. Ow, I, the moon. 2, 3, 4. Until you will have still my heart. How high the moon. How high the moon. How high the moon. How high the the end is so much faster than you want it to be, right? So I'm going to ask you, 1, at 84, can you give me a slow crescendo across those 8 beats? It has to mean something. How high the moon, how high the moon. And I want you at 87, can you back down to a nice mezzo piano? And then we're going to crescendo through 88 and 89. Do you understand? Yeah. You heard it when I sang it, hopefully. Great, let's sing that together. 82. How high? 2, 3, 4. How high the moon. The still surprising you at 89. How high the moon, the moon. You have to think much more Rat Pack. A little bit more Vegas, please. How high, how high the moon. Let's try it again, 82. How high, 2, 3, 4. How high the It's better. We're going to figure it out. There should be crescendo on that final moon. Don't hit it at its final peak. Yes.
On the final note of moon, do you want no vibrato and then let it flutter out towards the end? That's kind of how you did it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would like, but don't stress your voice if if taming vibrato is really difficult there. But yes, so and that should come with the crescendo as well. Yes. So as we reach the peak, then let your natural voice and vibrato come out a little bit more. It's really close. I'm being really picky. I know it's rehearsal too, but can I sing it one more time? I think you're close, but there's something that I'm missing, and maybe I'm not demonstrating it well, and we'll find out right now.
James,
Yes.
you want a crescendo at 84 and 88?
Yes, 87 we're dropping down to a mezzo piano. That's one of the parts that I had announced previously. And then yes, a crescendo through 88, and then there's a crescendo, even if it's more energetic, a crescendo on the final moon as well to the final half note. Again, meter your voice so that you're not at your fortissimo by 81.
And also hear the interval right at the end from the D to the A's, we're fighting against the G, so
You get the drama, you get the 9, you get my favorite note of the chord. Yeah, you get the best note of the whole chord. All right, so what I would like here, Tip and I are going to do this, and we'll see if I can do it well enough. And then I think that we've got it from here. From 82. I'm just going to show you what I'm asking for, dynamic intensity wise. 2, 3, 4. How high, how high, how But there's like, it wants to do all that stuff, and the writing is all in here. This is what I get to do. This is my favorite part. It's like, look at all the things that are in the page that you aren't seeing. Obviously. Right, no, but this is my interpretation. So let's try that. Give me that big dynamic contrast. You want to suck everyone in when they think that you've reached the end of the song. You're like, no, wait. I'm going to tell you one more time. 82. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear that? That's it. Write whatever you take 30 seconds. Write whatever you need to write on the page to remember exactly that. I can't reteach it every time. Please. But
Something down.
and then the accents were better. Let's back up a little bit. How are you feeling about your scat section? All right, let's go to 45. That's page 7. We're going to see how quickly we can manage through this. Even if it's just a success for me is appropriate rhythm, speaking here, not even singing here. Please, we're going to speak 45. If you have a moving note on the same vowel, give me an H. For right now, especially for right now. We'll change that. So at 45, you would sing 1, 2, 3. Ba, da, ha, ha, da, da, da. Because it teaches yourself that something happens right there, and we are ingraining from now that there is a shift that occurs. So put a little H, a little glottal. Just speak 45 with H's on the moving notes. 1, 2, 3. No, terrible count. 1, 2. Yes, so we're fudging 47. Listen to this section too. Ba da ha ha da da da. I know I'm putting the little lift there. I want the little lift there. I can specify that now. So 47. You see where you're tied to the 8th note on beat 3? Get rid of that 8th note. Put a breath there. Put an 8th note rest rather. Take a breath if you will. I'm a big proponent in vocal jazz of shortening things so that you can make nice dynamic, crisp accents with diaphragmatic punches.
Can you say again what you just said about?
Beat 3 of 47,
Yeah.
where there's an 8th note tied to that half note, get rid of the 8th note and put an 8th note rest.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Don't, however, yes, that's all the instruction I need. So one more time, it's 1, 2, 3. Ba da ha ha da da da. That way you can feel it. Ba 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 da. Just speak the second half of 47 with me. So that's going to be the dot da da. So it'll be 1, 2 dot da da. Can you make the dot shorter? The T is there to make it short. 1, 2 dot da da. A little faster. 1, 2 dot da da. Your dot is late. 1, 2 dot da da. There, it's almost there because we have swing in here. We have to be really careful. 1, 2 dot da da. Now let's back up to 45. 1, 2, 3 da 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 da. Yeah, be really careful. We don't put it on 3. We have to feel like it's almost on 4. Jazz is so fun. 1, 2, 3. Ba da 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 da. 2 off. 1, 2, 3. Ba da da da. Ba da da ba da 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 da. All right, great. I thought I was just so hopeful. Okay, 51. Do the same thing. Get rid of that 8th note before the ba da da. Ba da da. 51. Get rid of the 8th note tie on beat 3. Put that 8th note rest in. You can see the pattern. So then you get ba da ha ha ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Yes, and it's so much easier to make that page turn. We've given ourselves that tiny bit of room.
Yes, that's right.
You know what they say about jazz, right? That's all the notes you don't sing. I do say that as a jazz musician, so it's funny. Thank you. I'll be here next week. Pick up to 50. 1, 2, 3. Ba da ha ha da da ba ba da 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 da. Yeah, that. Let's make one change together. 54, where it says ba, can you make it ba? Ba. Ba. B-U-H.
You want both bars?
No, just the one that's on the end of 2. So it'll be da 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 ba da da ba da 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 ba da da ba 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 da. Please speak that. Wait, okay. All say it. You speak it. Ba da ba da ba da ba da. Much easier than ba da ba da. Ba da ba da. That's so hard. Ba da ba da. That is what is going to be. That's what's created by what you're singing, but it's just not on the page. You would do it naturally. Speaking 53. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da da. Yes. Ba da ba da. It should feel a little bit more. I need a little more drum kit in your voice, please. Also, what do the 2 dots in 53 mean? Can you make them short and detached? Da 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 ba da ba da da. And that dot has one as well. It wants to go. It wants to. What I would call it. It wants to like scream. It wants to do its job when you give it the right accent. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 ba da da da. See how much easier that is? Or is it just easy because we went through it? Who knows? 45. Please speak all the way from 45 to there. Again, you can learn the notes at home, but getting rhythmic accuracy together is a better use of our time. 1, 2, 3. Ba da ha da da da. 1, 2, 3. Ba da ha ba da da ba da 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 ba da da da. See, you're already there. Okay, give it your best shot singing just so I can hear where the notes are right now so I can determine if I want to spend time on it. Just turn bass.
Where?
45. 2, 1, 2, 3. It's not super wrong, it's just not confident enough, and I don't want to hammer anything incorrectly because the rhythm is really so much more important here. Sopranos and altos, 45. One, two, three. Hold on. I thought I heard some notes too low, maybe it was just my ear, but be careful. There shouldn't be too much tension there, just enough. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes, the second you got the E natural, the whole rest of it was so much better. So I would circle that as a note to check when you're rehearsing home.
Is there a crescendo on 55?
There's going to be one, yes. How'd you know? True to jazz form.
Sounded like it
Yeah,
needed.
it's crying for it. All y'all, 45. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Yes, I know that you weren't prepared to go on, but please be ready. We could change one thing for our season, let it be that you're always ready to go on. Don't assume that we'll just keep hammering H measures, please. Rhythm's much better. The harmony we can work on. Basses at 53, 54. It's higher than you want it to be. So it's the voicing in a lot of this is what's called closed voice. It's all within an octave, so it's going to feel really tight and harmonically dense. So it's going to feel there until we get to the large open moments, and then we're in open voicing again. Closed voicing being less than an octave, open voicing being more than an octave between the lowest and highest note. Great, let's step away from this. Can I hear Songbird? First, I'm just going to hear it, and then we're going to go from there. I have thoughts on where we'll work, but you're going to tell me if they're right or not. One, two, three. I never before. 'Cause I feel it. All right. So be honest, how many of you worked on this in the last week? Okay. I can hear the parts of it where it was much more successful, especially the parts that we worked on. Again, this is all about, every season it's like relearning how you learn. Because we have new members, things shift. We get different songs, so we spend our time differently. So let's start at the very end. Basses and baritones. Measure 52. Nice and slow. 3, 4. When does the net of never fall? This is a question for everyone. Beat 3. And we don't want to put it there. So a lot of the song, you were singing it right, but on the wrong beat. A lot of the song. And so this is going to be one of our challenges. So you have like never before. Make sure that we want to feel the retard and make sure that we know where 3 is. I will say the engraving could probably have been clearer that that was beat 3, but it is beat 3 for net. Ready, basses? 1, 3, 4. Like never before. So that should be a really, the notes are right, it's the vowel that's being colored by the R that is the problem. Like never before. Much easier to tune the open vowel than for. You can't put the R in there until the very end. One more time. Like 3, 4. Like never before. And then it will not be a at the end, but it'll be 4. And we'll close a little bit and then exhale. That was really nice. You hear how well that just went into tune. It was great. How do we sing the word like? Like. There's so many different vowel shapes. I would love a nice open ah, please. I know the rhythm was wrong, but the idea there, right? Tenors and basses. Look at that nice shiny night. 3, 4. Like never before. There's an R creeping in there. Be careful. Fall. It should feel like it's just falling like an offering out of your face. Just the tenors. 3, 4. Like never before. And watch out for the on never. Like never before. With the basses. Shiny 9, 3, 4. Like never before. You hear the pitch change. We'll work there in time. This is exactly the energy we worked on. This is why we touched on it in warm-up. Altos. Can you lean into the neck of never, little altos? 3, 4. Can I get more before instead of before? It's a tiny adjustment. It's between the two, but we'll start with the dramatic element. That was great. Thank you for the extra weight on that. 3, 4. That's nice with the tenors. 3, 4. Yeah, just bit. As long as we get the bit with the basses. 3, 4. From the tenors and little couple more H's throughout. This whole rule about the H's, you're going to hear it so many times this season. Tenors, please don't swell on nev. You get like never before. You can swell on the, give me a little extra weight on beat 1 of 53 of the first part of 4. One more time. 3, 4. And then we'll give a little crescendo there at the end, and then we'll cut off. Sopranos. Okay, that's the highest. La. You can get rid of as much of the L as is necessary to produce a really beautiful sound with you. 3, 4. I have 2 notes. I bet you can guess what they are if you listen to everyone else. Before, watching out for the ers, but you're la, and what happened is, some of you, and this is the thing, I know some of us are probably really attached to singing the consonants that are on the page. There is no shame in dropping it to sing, I can never, whatever your part is. There's no shame in that because there are 50 some odd other people that are singing it for you. Ready? 3, 4. Can you give me a little extra weight on the of never? I say this tentatively because it's not the strong syllable. Also, please don't right on top of the pitch. 3, 4. Right, so that all of that was great, except I didn't get a little bit more weight on her. A little weight. 3, 4. If you fix the B to B, we're done. All altos, sopranos. 3, 4. Yeah, and then we went just a little flat on the and then you fixed it. Thank you. You hear how now we're trading the stress. Basically, you don't get any additional stress because there's already a lot of weight in what you're already singing. But just making sure it doesn't get heavy is really the key. I really want you to each listen for each part, right? Tenors, where are you accenting? Where are you putting extra weight? 4. Altos? Nah. All right, basses, I changed my mind. So fast. I'm mercurial. Can you please give me a little extra weight on bit? It has to be bit, it cannot be bit. Like never before. And then you're just going to soften on the 4. So we get a nice kind of airy fifth in the bottom. Ready, all y'all. 2, 3, 4. Yes, we're gonna do that one more time. Basis, it took you a second, but you softened and I found right where you needed to be. So that was really great. Please make sure you are appropriately adding weight on the syllable I've asked. Because we'll get this never before. It will add to the slowdown, the feeling of the retard. 2, 3, 4. What's the vowel? Yeah, I'm getting I. There should be no I sound. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we'll crescendo and then I'll cut and we'll just close this out. Last time, I think that you've got it memorized. Please just watch. 2, 3, 4. All right, well, that's going to really be something gorgeous. That's it. Well, why do we spend so much time in the beginning and the end?
People remember that.
Because that's what they remember. You can, within reason, not have its center, the middle part as well. And they'll go, wow, that was such a great song. The ending's bad, they go, it was really great until the end. Okay, so we're going to spend more time on that, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on the inner works. Please spend your time as you practice looking at the rest of Songbird. Can I hear call to me? Call to me.
Which word is that?
That's the question. the Holstein Reinhardt. All right, just do your best, look up where you can, and let's see what happens. Hold on. Can you just play the first? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. All right. And then it's so much faster when you get where it says soaring. Did you hear the impulses that time? All right. So let's do it again. I'm just going to count the groupings, and I did give you very specific groupings last time because that's going to be where my pattern sits. So if you're confused, check in with a neighbor or come talk to me afterwards. 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. 2, up. To thee. All right, let's do some work. Basses, 68, page 11. So the surprise, we're gonna work on the end. Please give me your best choral pronunciation that you can right now. 2, 3. So making sure that F sharp is also really soft, because we're yes, so we're gonna fit, this is for everyone. What do you see between 77 and 78? What does the dotted slur mean? No breath, please. So it's oh, to me always rest, rest, rest. And that's the same in the beginning. I didn't work on it last week because it was not of high importance to me, but second weekend it's of high importance. That was really good bases. I think it's mostly, I would like to hear what I'm going to challenge the whole choir with this season. I would like you to intuit a whole bunch of your music as much as possible. I think you are really consummate choral singers, and sometimes we wait for direction too much. And instead, I would like you to intuit that the phrase has shape inherently built into it, and sing it, and I'll tell you if it's wrong. I'll be like, no, that's a poor interpretation. Well, I won't say it that way, but I will let you know that's an interpretation, but I would like it a different way. But it is more work for me to have to go to try and inspire every little bit of it instead of, you want to sing music, right? You're here because you like to sing beautiful things, hopefully. If not, we should talk. But you are here because you like to sing things that you enjoy. I really hope you're enjoying these so far. And you can also fall more in love with the music by devoting yourself to giving it shape and content. We are blessed in so many ways because we get text to share the emotion. That's one of the harder parts about being an instrumentalist is you're listening within the texture. Like when I played saxophone in the wind orchestra, it was all based around what was happening around it. And sometimes your line was really romantic or had direction that you could really hear, but there's no text to inform it most of the time. Here, every single bit of it is, call to me always, rest, rest, rest. Like, have you looked at the poem for this piece yet? Yes.
The people in the back row you're talking to the front row, and you really need to talk to us back here for us to hear and catch everything that you're saying.
Okay, I will work that. I wasn't aware I was talking to the front row because I'm told that I normally have a very loud voice, but
Unless you raise your voice and really speak out, it's hard for us to do that.
Okay, I thought I was, but thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. Have you looked at the poem for this piece yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the inside cover, right? Or wait, you don't have, this is printed?
Yeah.
Oh, you do have it. Can you please take a moment and look at that? Find a line in there that you love, and can you box it, highlight it, circle it, asterisk, I don't care what shape you use, whatever appeals to you. But find something that you love about this text. I really like this text. This is a gorgeous Teasdale setting. I was just having a conversation with Jeff the other day about how musical her poetry is and how nice it is to sing. Every single time I go, wow, this poem sounds like it would be so great to set for a choir. I look at who wrote it, and it's Sarah Teasdale. And half the time there's like, oh, there's already 50 settings. Maybe I shouldn't add one. Did you find your moment?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to take 5. Does anyone want to share their favorite line? All right, Kate.
I throw my mantle over the moon and I blind the sun on his throne at noon.
Yes. Evelyn.
I am a child of the heartless wind.
Oh, I'm a child of the heartless wind. 3 more. Yes, please.
But oh, the pines on the mountain's crest.
That part of the song is actually like what I fell so deeply in love with. Thank you. 2 more. Naja and then Sarah.
Tireless and changeful, swift and springy, I cast my shadow on
Yes. It's such a beautiful visual. Sarah?
I love when she says rest, rest, and it's so kind of impossibly bittersweet. Maybe because I know that she died by suicide.
Yeah.
So I think it makes these words all the more like hopeful and bittersweet.
Very much. And then if you look at the end of the first stanza versus the second, one's a question, correct? And the other one is not. The other one is actually an imperative, a whispered imperative. Rest. This is such a gorgeous setting of this text. And everything you see has to mean something. We will do twice as much fun stuff and half as much laborious work if you sing things that mean something, just so you know. Because when you are committed to it, the music comes with it. When Jerry and I pick music, we try to pick things that it is connected, right? I loved The Prow by Matthew Lyon Hazard a couple years ago. Y'all didn't love it as much as I did. And the text didn't appeal to you, so it was just not good text painting. This is gorgeous. It's a little hard harmonically and less intuitive in a couple of ways, but the phrase is gorgeous. So then we bite and find our purpose there. Can we just try tenors and basses, 68? Sopranos and altos, you can guess what comes next. But just tenors and basses, 68. 2, 3. Hold on. First, wait. But there's also a dotted 8th note. Yes, you need to feel right before beat 2. One more time, 2, 3. Yes, thank you. I did get that tenor that sang it. You have to move down to the A, just as the sopranos will move down to their F sharp. And it's just this soft, low moment of release. Ready? 72, tenors and basses. Call. 2, 3. Call to me. 2, 3, 4. Yes, and then it's gonna feel like an afterthought, and it needs 2 tenors. It's on beat 4, not beat 3. Your head wants it to be on beat 3. So Always call. Yeah, it's so short. Always call. Just sing that part for me, tenors. 78, 75, 3, 4. Ways, oh, but it's ways. It's almost immediately off. Ways, oh, ways, ways. 2, 3. Ways, oh. Yes, so that's it, and that gets us into the home stretch. 72 tenors and basses. I think it's imperative to keep the context here. 2, 3. All to me, yeah, just making sure it gets softer and no breath, please, between 77 and 78. We're gonna work out the rhythm of the rest. That is less necessary because we can just be together, right? We can just find our space in 78. But it has to be right in 76 and 77. Altos and sopranos, 72. This line sounds really familiar to what you were just hearing. 2, 3. So and this happened in the basses as well. I was waiting to see if it happened here. I'm sorry I get to make an example of both of your parts. You have to cut off with the sopranos and tenors that move, not on beat 4. Make sure you're waiting for the cutoff right there. It's going to be later than you think it is. 2, 72, through 3. 1, 2, 3. So,
Are you going to return here?
yes,
We'll do it, okay.
yes. Altos, when we're singing a chord with that kind of density, I would like a little bit more when your voice is just a whole step underneath the sopranos, please. That was great. Once you brought up the volume, it wanted to move. All y'all, 68. Say notes. 1, 2, 3. Can I hear the tenors on that note? I hear the basses. Alright, so I know it's unintentional, but someone was singing the root right there, and it's supposed to feel in first inversion, so it's a little unstable, kind of awful. But when I sing this, no, it's very final in the end. So be careful. If it feels resolute, it's wrong. Maybe we'll get to talk about inversions at some point. But let's sing that one last time. Same spot, 68. It's mezzo forte, then mezzo piano. We're getting softer as we add voices. It's even harder. 2, 3. Yeah, it's such a lovely setting. Please, so if you can't make it through 76 and 77 without the breath. You can't put the S on always. If you cannot not take a breath, just get rid of the S. Call to me always, rest. But always. Yes, but please, I'm hearing always rest, but that's very wrong. Let's back up. Now you've actually learned several of the parts that we're about to work on, or you've been given context to them. Basses and tenors. I know sopranos and altos, you waited for so long. Actually, sopranos and altos, 56. That's on bottom of 9, going into 10. Can you just play this section? There's the Heartless Wind section, right? It's so different than everything. It's so very different. So sopranos and altos, it's important to note the moments where you're in unison. So where are you in unison in this section? Lots of those are correct, thank you. I thought I was looking for one very loud voice, but that's okay. Beat 4 of 56, measure, and then measure 57, you're in unison. You're in unison in 58, and then you surprise everyone with some nice tension and dissonance. And this is a different rhythm than the other tension that we just worked on a second ago. Please don't sing it for 3 beats. It's 2 beats and then a resolution. And then all of you see all those beautiful no breaths, right? Yeah. You're going to observe all of them. Please, and thank you. Breathe anywhere that there is not a no breath until I tell you otherwise. Can I hear the sopranos and altos in this section? We'll break it into chunks as needed. And we're out of our tonal center now, because this is a C natural. 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Make sure we land right in the center of that G, please. 2, 3, 4. Nothing can take me, nothing can harm Question about the pronunciation. The or the? Depends on how you're pronouncing the H for heart. Because the way that you determine it is not just vowel, but vowel sounds, right? So is it the art or the heart? Thank you.
Tell by your face.
The first one is like you brought it up.
I am the child of the heart. It needs to be not har. I need more in the shape. It's a trick. It's tricky because if you were to sing this super classically, you might sing the artless wind, but it's not the heartless wind. But I can't have heart. I'm getting a lot of heart. Sopranos, pick up to 60. I am the child. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and that is forte. Yes, you get to just go. And then we have this moment that feels like everything's just dissipated. The cloud is just floated away, and then it comes back. Altos, same spot. 1, 2, 3. I feel like the A is not quite in the center, and the fact that we go to the C natural is affecting our pronunciation part. So be careful. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and then we change the pattern right there. So if you could make a note to yourself that doesn't let you try to sing the previous pattern, same note, whatever it is. Write the note for the page turn in the margin. Anything that helps you not get pulled away from what's on the page. That was significantly better. Each of those A's should be in the same location. I, the, child, less. All of the 4 of those have to be the same A, please. And you did that time, so it's much better. Altos and sopranos. 1, same spot. 1, 2, 3. Do you hear that it's got like this cyclone feeling right there? It's a great cluster, but it's spread out over so many notes, and then we're going to add the bass in a second, which will make it feel much more uncertain. Or maybe certain, let's find out.
Is that our job?
Yes, tenors and basses. 56, nothing can. And if you can play just the first 4 minutes of this. So 57 and 56, you're in unison and you're in octaves with the sopranos and altos, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be really careful. We have to listen across the group to make sure our intonation is really solid there. Nothing, sorry, because we have a C natural. 1, 2, 3. Nothing can take me, nothing can hide. I am the child of the Lord. This way, the Lord is and we will have a nice crisp D there at the end, please. When
Let's see, heart bless the week.
yes, so that was pretty good. Basses 63. Be careful that B natural wants to be a little too low. That should be a really tiny half step. Let's see how it goes with all y'all. What do you notice about 56 though? Well, there's a lot of unison in this section. We have the octaves.
It's double forte.
It's fortissimo. So that means the narrative that you have just constructed in your head, right? About it being soft and that we build to that. It's in fact bigger, and then we have to relent to the heartless wind. All right. 60, or whatever that is, 56. 1, 2, 3. Nothing can take me, nothing can hide. I am the child of this day. Basses and altos. First sopranos. Tenor. So we've got this cluster spread over octaves at this point in time. Almost 3 of them. Well, over 3 octaves, not quite the full 3 octaves, right? That's better. Why is the composer writing in so much unison?
Because it's easier.
Well, unison is actually so much harder in so many ways. There's no hiding in unison. But yes, to emphasize this moment, to make this fortissimo all the easier, right? If you're in unison and all of you are singing forte, the product out here is going to be much more like a fortissimo. If you are in 4 parts and all singing forte, it's probably more like a forte. Sometimes if it's not strong enough, it's going to be closer to a mezzo forte. So it's there to make the part louder, to live into the fortissimo without stretching. To do that, or without pushing, to do that, I need you to not hammer the notes, and I really need you to not slide because it makes it really hard to tune the unison moments. I'm having some people slide between notes. I know you're learning them, but you have to get out of that habit as much as possible. Put a space there. If it's better to put a space, listen for the note, and sing the note than to not put a space and slide because you're teaching yourself that's how you do it. Yes, Jeff?
So normally,
Yes.
in unison, we pull back.
Correct.
Here we stay the same.
Yes. Here, the unison is for the effect of it being giant, where often unison is our moment of being smaller in a choir. Yes.
But if you notice on 61, I think we go to fortissimo. We don't end it. We don't stay at forte. So we do. She has to go back.
Where?
She wants just another dynamic lower. So it's
We go down to fourth.
yes. That's what I'm saying. So
Yes.
If you start it that loud, then you don't stay loud all the way through.
That's where we relent to the heartless wind. That's the part. I might not have said that clearly. I was saying that earlier.
It's smart on her part because she wrote this big chord and such ringing.
It's great, although it's not really even that unusual of a chord. It's just a G. It's just a G major chord with a 9 in first conversion. Like it's about as simple as it gets, and it sounds super dense. So really great part writing. All y'all, one last time, 56 to the end. Y'all are doing a great job. 1, 2, 3. All right, you gotta keep the rhythm crisp though. Nothing can take me. All those 8th notes need to be there, and then 4 has to be right on 4. Right? It's not defiant. If you go, nothing can tame me. That's kind of like, yeah, I'm edgy. But I need, nothing can tame me. Like it needs to be a little bit punchy. 1, 2, 3. Nothing can tame me. Nothing can tame me. You feel that? Do you feel how late 1 was? All right, come on. 1, 2, 3. Nothing can save me. Nothing can. I am the child of We lost a little bit of the tuning, but the rhythm was significantly better. All right, let's sing it from the top. Make up the stuff that you don't know. All right, but within reason of what's on the page. I do always, because there's someone in the choir that's like, here's my improv. No, make it like it's on the page as best you can. It's okay if the note is wrong. The emotion should not be wrong. Or the rhythm should be pretty accurate. That's the deal. 2. I'm getting a lot of, oh. Can I get a K, please? But we need a K on all of them. One, two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. 3, 4. Yes.
You're going to go right into that.
Yes. But all y'all, you have to write something that tells you got to watch the cutoff there, because you go from, if you'll see it says about 54 to 56 is the quarter note. We double the speed going into the soaring section at 7. That was really nice for a lot of, I can use some more consonants at the beginning of your words, please. Ready? With a nice K. Three, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. All right, yes. I liked so much of it that I have to stop. I don't intend to hopefully do that as much. I really love it. I would like to change the emotional content, right? If you were singing, so we started call to me, rest. Call to me, always rest. And then you go, see now, Jeff, I have to think every time. Is it the first or is it the second? Now I have to think of another way to present this. Really, heaven's height. It should be this like, wow, this is the most blissful moment. And instead I got a lot of, which is nice and technically accurate. But I said emotion, rhythm will make up the notes along the way. Have fun is somewhere in there. All right, one more time. I really liked a lot of that. When you see the little line under the note, what does it mean if you look at the beat 1 of the 7/8? Pull. It's a stretching of the note. You can give it that little extra weight and almost more time, but not really more time. Okay. It gets like you just lean into it a little. Ready? 2, 3. Call, call to me always, rest, One, two, up. Oh, How'd you feel? All right. How many of you worked on Cantique de Jean Racine this last week? All right. How many of you worked on Sogno di Volare this last week? Okay. Did I miss one? Oh, good night. Why is that? I don't have it on my iPad there. Good night, good. That's fine. How many of you worked on Good night, good? Okay, great. Cantique de Jean Racine, please. To the final page, please. So today is not a text day. We will begin text work next week. Today is a lot of po-po-poing. There are lots of different schools of thought here. I'm a big fan of the po. So if there's a syllable, sing po. If the syllable is tied and moves, po. Do you understand? Great. Huh? It's just in terms of any of the text. And the tenors do move. Faces. 81. 1, 2, 3. I like the low D, but the low D does not belong. Thank you for. I heard that. It was great. With the piano beside it, that's all right. Ready? 81. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's really lovely. That F in 85 is going to just kind of be the spot that I'm listening for a lot of tuning. When I hear groups do this, when I've done this in other groups, that is one of the spots that is not solid for some reason, even though it's in the left hand. I just want to be clear, I'm going to be checking you on that low F probably pretty frequently. With the tenors, 81. Let's just see how it goes first. This is A flat. Oh, sorry. You're good.
I really wanted an F.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's the A flat to the G flat. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. With the tenors, tenors and basses at 81. Just tenors. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Just those 3 notes. Ready? With the bass. Sorry, I did it. Again. Ready? Can we make the A flat a little less low? Make it feel like it's leading from the A natural. 1, 2. And then bass is just a little higher on F natural. I know it's a lot of low. Ready? See, it's just those tiny little bits of intonation work that we can do. I do really ask you to make notes. If I'm asking you to change it by a couple cents, please make a note on the page so that we don't have to keep fixing the chord. Soprano, alto, 82. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all right. So that D flat to C should also be very small. Don't let it be a full emotional release. We want it still to carry some of the weight. And then sopranos, getting that G flat has to be really high because you're not returning to the F you were singing. You're singing. Make sure it's on the high side for the G flat. Again. 2, 3. Hold this. Yeah, keep it up. On the high side. Yes, so there we go. So you can see there are just a couple of notes, and the tendency of this piece is going to be flat. It's very infrequent that I'm going to say that note needs to be a little lower. It's almost always going to be that note going to be higher. Sopranos and altos, 82. On beat 3, you're seeing a C against a G flat. That should be a really nice tritone. And that's why altos, that has to be high, and sopranos, it has to be appropriately high so that we get the tension instead of getting a nice fourth. All y'all, 81. 1, 2, 3. Hold this. One more time, please. You're doing a really great job. I know we can't afford to do this kind of work in every single part of each song, but we can do it in the moments that I think will teach the rest of the songs. Just with the utmost warmth, whether this is your baby duck moment or baby bunny, whether this is you have a candle in front of your face that you can't afford to blow out by singing too intensely because it's your only source of light and heat, whether you are singing a child to sleep and you can't, tonight, it's been 12 hours. Take a nap! I don't care what it is, but it needs to be the utmost sweetness. Everyone should be weeping. 1, 2. Can we sing the whole piece just like that?
Okay, we should sing it to a baby that's in the room. That's how old?
Who's got a baby?
An 8-week-old puppy that never made a sound is sleeping in that cage. Jennifer's puppy.
What is that? One code, please. That should only be 2 beats, please. And like we turn away. I'm sorry, Canisius, I have to stop you there. You are supposed to try and blend through that as much as possible. You sing where everyone else does not. There is no breathing in choral music faces. As much as possible, at least a couple of you need to hang on, and then you'll just trade spots, right? That's the beauty of going into a soft moment. is that some of you can fade out, which will taper, and then you can support while everyone else breathes.
Gage,
Yes.
after au priest, there is a comma, so could we take a,
Yes, there's a little lift there. But for those of you that are like, there's no way I can make it through that one moment, yes. All right. Qui, sorry. Pick it to 56. Bottom of the previous page, all y'all. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry, I definitely talked about this last week. It doesn't get soft until the subito pianissimo. Please keep it, that is forte through that section, and then we get to the intimate moment. Right, y'all are doing a great job, I really appreciate it. I know we're almost there, can we start just at 73? It's gonna be funky, but I think it'll work. 73, top of 9. Can you just play that chord to the next word? There you go. That's all you do. 1, 2, 3. Can we thank Tim? It's going to be a really gorgeous season. I really appreciate your work. I'll send you some information. I told you a couple things to work on. Work on the music that you have, and I'll see you next week. I think it's just been removed. That's fine. The pen is missing. And then I'll put it back. I know.